Across the NBA, scoring is down. Recent rule revisions prohibiting offensive players seeking foul drawing contact from making non-basketball moves have made it more difficult for the league's superstars and role players alike to get buckets. Nonetheless, a small group of players has mastered at least one play type to the point where they've been practically unstoppable. These 10 players have thrived in the face of change despite the association's new regulations. Without any further ado, welcome to part 1 of top 10 most unstoppable signature plays in NBA history. In the number 10 spot, we have Kyrie Irving's step-back jumper. Kyrie Irving has only played 12 games in 2021 to 2022 since he was unvaccinated while playing in New York City. New York City is one of the only places that demands all of the players to be immunized before engaging in indoor activities. Irving's limited playing time hasn't prevented him from dominating on offense. Uncle Drew is averaging 23.6 points per game and 4.7 assists per game while shooting 37.1% from deep. There isn't a single player in the NBA capable of crowding Irving on the outside in one-on-one scenarios, as he uses his top 10 footwork and the tightest handle in the league to smash defenders. In the number 9 spot, we have drives by Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic's slashes down the lane are destroying the rim in 2022. He ranks 3rd in the NBA in drives per game at 21.3, and he also ranks 3rd in the league in field goal percentage. Overall, he averages 11.7 points per game when he enters the restricted zone. Doncic isn't the league leader in points off of drives. That accolade belongs to Ja Morant. He's not at the top of the field goal percentage off cuts near the net. In that category, though, Giannis leads the pack, and we're going to talk more about him later. What distinguishes Doncic from the other great drive artists in the NBA? His ability to alter gears 2 or 3 times in one play while incorporating subtle shoulder fakes or look-offs at teammates on the perimeter is what makes him special. He's not a flashy athlete, but he's a clever cookie. He knows how to outwit some of the NBA's most physically gifted lockdown defenders. When he gets into the lane, Doncic's ability to attract several defenders or feast off of single coverage provides a tremendous dilemma for opposing opponents and nearly is hard to game plan against. Up next, we have James Harden one-on-ones. In 2022, James Harden leads the NBA in solo plays with 7.6 per game. More specifically, 31.8% of his offensive possessions are one-on-one, which is by far the highest in the NBA. And as a one-man show, he averages 1.6 points per possession. Harden, at 32, has lost some of his wrecking ball juice from previous seasons, when he punished players with countless chest bruises for trying to protect the rim off of his rim assaults. Despite the attention paid to his lack of free throw opportunities in October and November, he has a 20.2% free throw frequency while working out of isolation play types, more than compensating for his minor decrease in athleticism. James Harden's isolation game isn't attractive, but it's one of the league's most effective. Up next, we have Joel Embiid in the post. At 29.1 points per game, Joel Embiid is tied for 2nd in the league with LeBron James. 31.6% of his scoring has come from the post, where he averages 1.10 points per possession and draws fouls nearly a quarter of the time, at 25.9%. Embiid uses a constant flow of face-up pump fakes outside of the key to get opponents off guard before using a quick first step to blast by his man as a 7-foot, 280-pound center. And if rival centers are defending him, he'll dribble to them before exploding with a spin move in either direction for a bucket. Up next, we have Trae Young's pick and roll. Trae Young leads the NBA in pick and roll attempts as the ball handler. He also leads the league in pick and roll points per game, averaging 13.4 each game. Trae Young is a master of changing pace during pick and roll situations, dribbling slowly out on the perimeter as his screener runs out to build a wall, and then suddenly putting on the jets and blowing by his defender and the big man rim protector at the same time. Assume that both defenders in the action take a step back. In that situation, Young handles them both effortlessly, putting the man protecting him in jail once he passed him while keeping the back pedaling forward or center off balance before either blowing them up for a layup or lofting up a delicate floater. Young's pick and roll per game is distinguished by 2 features that genuinely distinguish him and make him unstoppable. Trae Young has a silky pop game when his perimeter defender goes under the screen, cutting off Ice Trae's path to the rim. Young is hitting 49.2% of his shots from 16 feet out, and he's connecting on 37.8% of his long shots this season. Well guys, thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. If you liked it, smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. I'll see you guys next time and have a great day. Peace.